Hi guys, welcome to Balance Consciousness. This is Jess. I hope you all are well. Welcome to your weekly intuitive Reiki healing. This is for October 7th to the 14th. If you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive, and if you're new, welcome. The way my weeklies work is I pull 3 cards to set the tone for the healing. I'm pulling from the Shadowscapes Tarot. And then after I pull the cards, I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. If you're new to Reiki, it's a harmonious energy healing modality that will never deplete. It will never cause harm. It has nothing to do with my energy at all. I am just the conduit and channel, but it does have to do with your willingness to collaborate with the Reiki and to receive it. A lot of that willingness is coming deep within your subconscious. It's that 95% of us that we are completely unaware of, and that's also where the majority of this healing does happen. So there's trust and faith to be had in that. However, that doesn't mean you're not going to experience conscious sensations, epiphanies, temperature changes, emotional releases, tingles, pulls, anything can happen. Hopefully you feel more relaxed afterwards, more grounded, more empowered, more clear. And this is such powerful work that it can be done from a distance, just as equal as if I were in the room with you. And the beautiful thing about these pre-recorded videos is that you can come back and experience it again if you feel called to do so. My guides, your guides, Spirit is always reminding me to say, tell them that they can come back. There might be a message you didn't pick up on the first time, or a new level to the healing that's being ready to unlocked. And again, this is if you feel called, okay? So if you kind of think of coming back, then that must mean that there's something in it for you again, okay? So how are we doing, guys? We just got out of our eclipse sandwich. October 2nd was that solar eclipse. It was, wow, it was powerful. It was charged. And then as we speak, as I'm filming, which is the weekend before this is released, we have had massive X-class solar flares, a geomagnetic storm. Solar storm has been kind of coming in all weekend. There was kind of like a first wave around Friday and then another wave today, which is Sunday, when I'm filming. So if you're feeling physically fatigued, if you're feeling even like flu-like symptoms, or just very, it could go both ways. It could be very buzzed and charged, or it could be really lethargic. Just know that our bodies are inevitably going through massive upgrades. We are, it's unavoidable, right? So, the power of the sun coming in, charging the earth, charging our bodies, you can imagine what that can do for us. So give yourself time to nourish and rest as needed. For example, I woke up this morning very charged. I was very productive. I did a lot of work. And then now, even as I'm starting the healing with you, I'm feeling a bit of a crash, which, I'm like, hey, sister's got some stuff to do. So, but I will practice what I preach as well and not force. I'll fulfill my responsibilities, but I'm going to be kind to myself as I do it. And I suggest that you guys do the same. So guys, how are you feeling this week? We also, not in this week, but the following, we're going to have another really powerful full supermoon in Aries. Again, a lot of solar activity. There's a lot going on in the world stage. I would expect this week and next week to have some big public world event happenings. And I want to also encourage you guys, I know I haven't even pulled the cards yet, I want to encourage you guys to not sink too deeply into distractions. And sometimes distractions can come from the media, or come from, something to go like, oh no, look over here, and then we neglect ourselves, or we neglect something that's really important. Try not to get enveloped. I'm feeling the word enveloped by the world, by the events. I know it's so overwhelming, and there's such horrific things happening on this planet right now, and I don't want to minimize that. But I really encourage you to do your very best to care for yourself, because the more you care for yourself, gosh, I'm already feeling releases. The more you care for yourself, the more you're going to be able to observe things from your eagle's perch, to be there for others, etc., etc. Okay, all right, it's time to pull the cards. I feel you guys like, you gonna pull those cards yet? Okay, that was way too many. I had a feeling the energy is a bit jumpy. 3 cards for the collective from October 7th to the 14th, please. One at a time, please. All right, we got 1. 2 more, please. Thank you. 1 more. You guys are gonna laugh when you see one of them. Those of you who've been following me for a while. 1 more, please, for the collective. I'm being very intentional. I'm doing my very best to shuffle intentionally. Just 1 more. There we are. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to show the cards. Wow. I'm going to show the cards, and we're going to prep for Reiki right away, because I know I already did a lot of talking. Okay, guys, so we got the 9 of Pentacles. This was the one I said you were going to laugh at. The Wheel of Fortune. We've gotten this so much in the past, like, maybe even 4 months now. Karma, karma, karma. And then we have the 10 of Cups. What a beautiful card. Okay, guys. Yeah. All right. Let's prep for Reiki. So you're not working, remember, so I want you to sit, lie down, do whatever's most comfortable for you. Take a few big, deep breaths and just come into your body. Try very much to think of yourself in your vessel, on this earth, rooted into the ground. And we're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. Guys, I am feeling so much head fog. It might just be me personally with the solar flares, but I will say I did not feel this as I first sat down. I mean, so far, guys, I'm really liking what I'm seeing with these cards. We've got a really beautiful, creative, empowered, independent, like, I know who I am, I know what I need to do kind of energy. We still have this karmic wheel, and then we have the 10 of Cups, which is happiness, life fulfillment, it's love, it's a deepening. Guys, bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands, victory. We'll take it. We will take it, right? I'm feeling now, a few different threads might come through, as you guys know, but right now I'm feeling a group of people who have really been doing the work. And by that, I mean they have been humble. They have been truly trying to connect with the divine and say, listen, I just want to be a better person, or I want to go on the right path. Like, please just give me the directions. And then they have listened, right? Sure, we're human. Some control comes in. That's been a big theme. But what I'm feeling with this Wheel of Fortune this time is the beginning of that upturn of the wheel. We've had a lot going on, a lot of hardship, a lot of challenge, a lot of life change and transition. And as I said that, my heart chakra went crazy. What's that little ping there? Yeah. Okay. I think it was just a confirmation of like, yeah, we've been through a lot. Like some of you might be feeling emotional right now. It might even be a tears of relief, or could be of joy, or just of like a, yeah, like I have been through a lot and I'm proud of myself, and I'm really embodying the true me. How many times, you guys, in the past year have I talked about authenticity in these weeklies? It is mind blowing watching the arc of all this with you guys, and it's just been so beautiful and so connecting to see that no matter what peaks and valleys, ups or downs you all have been through, that we have really gotten those reminders and have done our best to listen to those ideas of you are not alone. We're all going through a journey right now. The best thing, the best possible thing that we can do is to focus on just becoming the absolute best version of who we are meant to be, right? Not seeking outside ourselves as much, going within, going internal. Oh, it feels really good because, and now I'm feeling it drop down into my solar plexus. I just feel those of you in that group who have been doing this work are finding the light, or you will find the light. I'm hearing stay the course. So for some of you, it's like you're on the right track. You're on the right track. You are working within a state that is in alignment with your true, and I'm hearing holy purpose. That, wow, that's powerful. Whatever we want to call it, our purpose, our mission, our dharma, it is holy, right? If that is to be a parent, if that is to be a healer, a teacher, if that is to be a student of life, whatever that is beautiful. And I'm hearing don't compare yourself to others in the process. These are the different things that could hold you back. Okay, interesting, because they told me to look at one more card, and we got the Eight of Swords, which I believe we had last week. Is that right, guys? Eight of Swords. Something within our environment was affecting us. We're putting on the blinders. We talked a lot about like shifts in perspective, things like that. Okay. Let's tap in with the chakras. This head fogginess I'm feeling, guys, and as I'm going down the third eye, I'm feeling like, ooh, now my throat. Sorry. Sometimes so much comes in that I can't even finish a sentence. Okay, let me finish that thought first, one step at a time. I'm feeling like a pretty powerful upgrade going on for a lot of us here. And I believe that this solar energy is a huge help. Post eclipse, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Having this amount of astrological aspects, geomagnetic power coming in on top of the world events, on top of like all of it, you can't make this stuff up. This is the time, guys. If you've been putting off a part of your personal growth journey, if you've been putting off letting something go, now is the time, because you are so powerfully held in that. You are supported. Your spiritual team is around you. Call on your angels, call on your ancestors. I'm hearing ancestors strongly for some of you. Some of this does have to do specifically with releasing ancestral trauma, breaking generational patterns, things like that. I'm so sorry. I'm getting so many messages this week. I'm hearing don't be a martyr. Pretty blunt. No victim mindset. Let go of resentment of others. Find forgiveness. Okay. Whew. Jeez. All right. Now, what was that throat chakra that came up? Yeah, it's coming up as, this is interesting, and it's dropping to the heart. Is it high heart? Is that high heart? It's high heart chakra. Okay, those of you who follow me have heard about high heart, and here's what's fascinating. The color of my tank here, this is the color of high heart. It is kind of that draw between the green and the blue. It is very connected with the Pleiadian star system, if that resonates with you. It is quite literally where we can connect with our higher self. A lot of people think it's here. This is our internal wisdom, absolutely. But this is the way that I like to view this. And I will always say, take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, if it doesn't land with you, totally fine. You have your co-creation free will. But the way I like to view my high heart is that it is where my higher self resides, meaning when I'm really wanting to speak to my higher self and really find my own inner authority about something, like maybe I'm indecisive about something and I'm like, okay, well, what does, 3D egoic Jess want? Okay, all right. And then what does higher self want? And I tap right into that chakra. It's our love and our truth, our expression. And like I said, I like to see it as this orb of like a blue-green. I'm feeling it so powerfully, you guys. So it makes sense that I was feeling it as I was scanning over the third eye. There is an upgrade happening. There is for some of you who identify as my mystics, healers, intuitives, psychics, your abilities might be upticking. For some of you, you may be finally coming on to an ability or two or three. We all have them. I have a firm belief that we all have them. Okay, I haven't even gotten past this. This is wild. Okay, it's fascinating. I scan over something and another part of me jumps. So then as I'm over heart, my solar plexus goes cuckoo. And as I'm over the solar plexus, my sacral is going cuckoo. Okay, this is very interesting. So there is a movement. What I love about that, you guys, is that things are responding to each other. We always want ourselves to be in that spiral of flow in our chakras, right? The idea is to not have any sort of block or stagnation. It's hard to keep up this week with all these messages. What I'm hearing is just validation. It is, you are on the right path. If you're like, I don't know, am I doing things right? Or if you're going back into an idea, like an energy of second guessing yourself, they're like, no, don't you dare. Our lunar eclipse on September 17th and the solar eclipse on October 2nd, that was like this portal, right? It was letting go of the idea of something. It was letting go of something that was really, really holding you back, so that once and for all, you can move into a new you, into a much more embodied you. Like I actually feel the energy, you guys, of some of you for years, perhaps the majority of your life. It's almost as if you have been walking just outside yourself. It's like I see the visual of like you, like your meat suit, your vessel, And your higher self is like almost this like distorted, like not quite standing next to each other, but it's like just off. And you've almost been walking like that, if that makes sense. Like your true soul essence is like just off. And now we're like, when I let that go, it's coming into alignment. So you may start to feel a lot of, like I said, new upgrades and abilities. You might feel a lot of physical sensations right now. Some of you might actually be getting sick right now because it's your body is just like, whoa, like this is a lot and I need to shut down and rest. If that's not the case, just take care of your body. It is so incredibly important, you guys. It's so easy for us to, you know, in the spiritual world and community to just want to go off into the higher realms and be this light being. And I know how fun that is in meditation, but we are supposed to be on this earth. We are supposed to be. We are supposed to be here experiencing this life in this body. This is very, very important, they're telling me. I know this as Jess, but they're like, no, tell them. I'm getting a lot of like it's not pushy energy, it's just a lot. I'm really trying to piece apart the channeling this time. So okay. Is there anything in particular that we should focus on? All right, guys, I'm going to bring in some energy into the crown to soften it. And we're just calling on that Reiki to come in and work with you, as always, in that most harmonious way. So if you need a clear, if you need an upcharge, if you need, I don't think a lot of us need an upcharge, to be honest with you, but everyone might need something just a little bit different within their crown chakra. So just be present with your crown. Take a few big deep breaths. Yeah, some of you like can't keep up with the energy. Don't worry, you don't have to. Understand that your subconscious is holding it. I'm feeling so much coming into my palm right now. There is for those of you, like I'm picking up on maybe my earth signs, for example, who really want to make sure that you're analyzing everything that's coming in and stuff, you got to let that go, babe. Okay? Let it go. It might not just be the earth signs. I was just picking on you because I have a lot of earth in my chart. I get it. Let go of trying to make sense of it all and just allow yourself to be. Yeah, okay. Now you're dropping into your heart. Wonderful. This was all pretty like macro, but like really powerful today. Ooh, let's take a final breath in together, okay? I'm really curious as to how this has resonated with you. Tell me what your story is right now if you feel inclined to share it. Send love to everyone as we always do in the comments, okay? When we take our final breath together and hold it at the top, I'm actually going to feel this color this time, that high heart, kind of a blue-green coming in. If you just want to do a white crystalline light, that's fine too. Relax your body. Try not to work too hard. Let's exhale, get all the air out, and inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top. Feel that blue-green coming down into your body. It's filling every single part of you up, and it's filling you up with your truth. You're going to continue to learn more about your truth, so get ready. They're saying get ready. Take big, big squeezes now into that. Hold. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in. Exhale, push out what doesn't serve you. Get ready. Guys, what's going on? I'm so excited. Now, keep in mind, I just want to say again, I know that there's so much hardship going on in the world right now, but that does not mean that you can't upgrade in the process. It does not mean that you can't live the life you want to live. while also being very sympathetic and compassionate to everything that's going on, or taking part in helping, right? You can hold those things at once, they're saying. So, whatever that means to you, your new beginning, your new life, your new earth, your whatever you want to call it, you're not, some of you need to hear, you're not being selfish. You're not being selfish in working towards embodying that, okay? We can hold it all at once. We can. You have the power and the capacity. Right, Chihuahua. Let's lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus. We're never putting on armor or guarding. We're saying what's mine is mine. What does not serve me, kindly stay out. Holy smokes, guys. This was beautiful. Let me know what's going on. I hope you found this healing supportive. Yeah. Please like the video. Please subscribe and join this community if you haven't yet. Share with someone who you think it would support. Drop a comment down below. All the information for my one-on-one work is down below. I'm feeling a lot more of you are being called to, coming in and deepening in that self-love and spirituality. I'm here for you. If you feel aligned in that, I would love to work with you. Explore my website and all the offerings I have. Thank you to those of you who send donations, and all the links for that are also down below. You can also leave a super thanks in the comments. And guys, I appreciate you so much. Have a beautiful week. It's going to be powerful. October is powerful. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you next time.